crazy, but I like to train very early in the morning. I once lifted weights at 6 AM for months. Training in the morning is practical. It leaves me energized for work and there are little to no people disrupting my training business. But every time the alarm goes off, I feel like snoozing. So, should you snooze or should you train? And how to train with little to no sleep? Snoozing absolutely destroys my morning routine. I've snoozed at least hundreds of times in my life and I never thought, oh, I'm so glad I've snoozed. There are multiple reasons you're tired in the morning. Maybe you train too much. Maybe your diet isn't giving your body the right amount of carbohydrates. Maybe your life isn't where it should be at the moment. Or maybe you've simply woken up in the middle of a sleeping phase. Snoozing will change little to none of that. You have to get up and do the work. It will not even prolong your sleeping duration. But why that? Have you ever woken up from a dream and want to go right back to it? Of course you did. But how did it go? Let me guess, it didn't work. If you're snoozing, your body will start the sleep phases all over again. Starting at the beginning. Your sleep is split in 1.5 hour cycles, and REM phases, the most restorative phases of your sleep, usually only start at the end of these cycles. You have to think of your sleep as a chain of these cycles. Snoozing for 30 minutes won't change anything big, sadly. You have to live with what you got, I guess. There was a time where me and my friends would play video games the whole night. We still do it sometimes, but don't tell anybody. I remember after an all-nighter, my reaction time turned so freaking bad that literally a frog would beat me in a game of Call of Duty. This is kinda scary, but normal. Lack of sleep has been shown to minimize the coordination ability of your central nervous system. Your brain isn't able to fully process complex movements, be it gaming or in weightlifting, the squat or the deadlift. If you got multi-joint exercise in your workout plan and you're training on little to no sleep, skip them for that day. You could easily do them wrong with little to no sleep and there's a high chance of an injury. Instead, focus on training with machines on that day. The movement isn't that complex and your range of motion is limited. After a night with little sleep, you're just calling for a cold. Your body hasn't fully recharged its defense system and is slowly getting on that sick train. Few people realize that exercise puts more stress on your body in the short term. Yes, high intensity exercise can promote the strength of your immune system, but only in the long term. On top of that, gyms are usually full of people. Crowds are a great place to spread infectious diseases. To make training with little to no sleep beneficial then, go to the gym when it's nearly empty and train with low intensity, not to failure. Do 15 repetitions for that time and end the work set even if you could do 2 repetitions more. Another great way to improve the function of your immune system is as simple as going for a walk in nature if possible. Meditating has also been shown to improve the function of your immune system, and I desperately struggle with making a habit of it. I once did it for 10 minutes each day for 1 week. There happened to be one day where I was extremely busy and I let it slip. Just a one-time thing, I thought. Few months fast forward and I tried to build the habit once again from scratch. Little things matter, especially when building a habit. If you allow your body to skip the workout one time, you minimize the threshold for skipping it again next time. Your body thinks, oh, nothing happened when skipping it the last time. Might as well skip it again today. Realize this when thinking about snoozing. Conclusion. You wake up and you feel tired. What should you do? My suggestion is, stand up. Don't snooze. Drink some water and just slowly start waking up. Give this process 10 minutes to be able to make a proper decision. After these 10 minutes, you ask yourself, can I truly go to sleep for another 1.5 hours to get a full sleep cycle in again? Am I capable to train? Do I feel sick? How much is the routine that I'm in right now worth to me? If you decide to go to the gym with little sleep, increase your warm-up and your cool-down time. Also focus on training with machines on that day, on the low intensity scale. If you don't feel capable to go to the gym, head out for a cozy walk. This will still slightly dampen your routine, but not as hard as sleeping in. If after these 10 minutes you came to the conclusion that you truly need to sleep in and you're being honest with yourself, so be it. Just make sure it isn't a lazy excuse.